Welcome back everyone to another health and wellness video by yours truly, Jennifer Maharaj. Thank you for tuning in to the Simply Real podcast and the YouTube family. Today we're talking about acceptance. Acceptance, it comes from a place of true compassion, true understanding, and being able to embrace everything that is happening in that time and moment. Acceptance is not surrendering, but yet truly being understanding towards the reality of the situation. All too often, unexpected events happen in our lives that throw us off course and truly just throw us out of balance. And I'm telling you this from my own experience. In 2015, at just 34 years of age, I went to the doctor to find out that I had early onset Parkinson's disease. Now, at that moment, my entire life was totally thrown out of balance, and I could not find acceptance within those moments. I couldn't even get past hearing the words Parkinson's disease, and that's all that I focused on, until I realized the connection of the mind and the body, and how we are thinking, the words that we are using, our actions, our thoughts, our behaviors, and how it can truly transform the reality of our situations. Anything is possible with manifestation and really visualizing exactly what it is that you want to happen. But none of that can take place unless you begin to embrace and accept what is happening. So for instance, it took me many years to really truly accept Parkinson's disease and not surrender, but accept. I truly had to put aside my fears, my frustrations, and my sadness just to be able to feel it. And when I say put it away, I don't mean bury it. I mean just truly understand it for what it was. Yes, I was feeling all of those emotions. Yes, I wanted to scream, I wanted to cry, I wanted to yell, I wanted to throw things, and I did all of that. So acceptance comes from a place of truly feeling every emotion for what it is in that situation. Now, that time frame is going to be different for everybody because we are all unique in our situations. For me, it took a couple of years before I was truly able to accept and embrace that this was a part of my life, but yet I was able to fight against it because I was accepting it. I was having compassion towards it. I was turning a different mind frame towards it. I was changing my perspective of how I was thinking about it. And honestly, that is when the transformation of healing began to take place. It was only after I truly began accepting, that's when I was able to honestly talk about it openly with my friends and family. That is when I was able to use my voice to help others, to empower others, and to let others know that you're not the only ones going through something like this. That is when I was able to truly find opportunities unfolding right in front of me that I had no idea could come out of something so horrible. But it was only because I accepted. I embraced it for what it was. I allowed it to become part of my soul because I knew in that moment that I had to feel all those emotions. I had to truly be understanding towards the situation in order for me to overcome it with resilience and courage and determination. Acceptance comes from your heart. Acceptance is about who you are and tapping into that inner self, tapping into that inner peace, that inner awareness, finding serenity just within yourself. Now, we all walk this journey of life, and we all are going to come across unique challenges and adversities. And these roadblocks sometimes take us for a little back step, right? And it throws us away, and we don't know how to deal with it. And I'm saying this because this is exactly the position that I was in. But with all of that being said, As you come across these roadblocks, as you start coming in contact with these challenges and adversities, acceptance is one of the first core values that will be helpful to develop along your journey. Acceptance has taught me faith, belief, honesty, integrity, hope, courage, resilience, and the list goes on. As you begin to embrace and you accept what it is in that moment. You accept the space that you are in. You accept the emotions that you are feeling. You will begin to see phenomenal transformations taking place. Acceptance begins with your mind and your heart. Let that meet. Find the passion within yourself. Find your purpose within that moment and walk that purpose. Acceptance will help you to elevate, will help you to heal, will help you to find peace within yourself. There are so many of you probably listening to this right now and saying, maybe I was just diagnosed with cancer. Maybe I was just diagnosed with a chronic illness. Maybe I just lost a loved one. Maybe I just got fired from that dream job and I don't know what to do. Whatever it is that you're facing, just know as you begin to embrace those emotions, as you begin to feel it for what it is, as you begin to accept it, you will begin to see that amazing things can happen within yourself. You will find that strength to fight back. You will find that strength to not give up. You will find that strength and that hope and that faith will be ignited so strong because nothing can stop you. I always say the impossible is truly possible, and I always believe that. This journey that I'm on with my health and Parkinson's has, of course, given me so many challenges. Each day is different and unique, but yet I've embraced it. I've accepted it. Not surrender, but accept, which means that I can fight back, which means that I can open my arms to everything coming my way and say, you know what? I can do this. I have the ability to be the person that I always wanted to be despite this challenge. Acceptance gives you the perspective of seeing things in a different way. When you begin to accept, that is when you begin to see that you can truly change the reality of your situation. You can truly become the dreamer and the unique person that you always are and will be. Acceptance is about you. It's about what you want. It's about what fulfills your heart and desires. Just because a piece of paper or a doctor or somebody told you something so life-changing and unexpected, does that mean that your entire life needs to be based upon that? What it means is that you have been given an opportunity to transform, to find new opportunities, to see the doors of magical things happening. My mom always used to say, everything happens for a reason. I never understood that as I was younger. Now, growing up, I have 2 beautiful daughters and a husband, and I have truly seen that come true so much in my life. Everything does happen for a reason. We may not see it right now in front of us. We may not see it 5 years from now, but we will see it. We will find our purpose through it. But it all begins with acceptance. Accept, embrace, cry, scream, yell, get frustrated, whatever you want to do to get through it. But accept it. Acceptance is compassion and hope and faith. Acceptance is within you, and you can ignite that flame if you only believe. So I hope that today's podcast and today's little talk was helpful for those of you tuning in. And it's really about just being able to find your inner self, and this time frame will be different for everybody. So don't feel that if somebody around you has accepted something within 3 days and you're still waiting after 5 years, there's no time frame here. There's no time limit. But just know that you don't want life to pass you by either. You want to live life to your fullest ability, because you don't know what tomorrow will offer, or if there even is a tomorrow. So thank you so much for joining me here today. As always, don't forget to hit that subscribe button and go check out the Simply Real podcast, now streaming on all platforms, including iHeartRadio and TuneIn. My name is Jennifer Maharaj. Thank you so much for joining me here on the Simply Real podcast and YouTube family. Have a beautiful, blessed day.